My name is Bailey, and thank you for joining us for this week's Hill TV episode. If it's happening at Hill, we got it. Let's hear from Catherine about the upcoming lunch menu.
Catherine here with this week's mouth-watering meals. On Monday, we have no school for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. On Tuesday, we have fiestada pizza or assorted deli. On Wednesday, cheese or pepperoni. On Thursday, we have chicken patty on a roll or assorted deli. Lastly, on Friday, we have mac and cheese. Now on to the weather for this week.
This week's important person to know is Alex Morgan. Alex was born on July 2nd, 1989 in California. In high school, she was an All-American soccer player and then went to the University of California where she led the Golden State Bears to the NCAA tournament in each of her 4 years. In 2016, Alex became the youngest member of the U.S. women's national soccer team. Morgan had played 106 games for Team USA, scored 40 goals, and assisted on 20 goals. Morgan married a fellow pro soccer player, and they had a daughter named Charlie. One of her famous quotes is, "Dream big because dreams do happen." Morgan wrote a book called The Kicks, which became a New York Times bestseller and was created in a 10-episode show on Amazon. Morgan also published a minor called Breakaway Beyond the Goal about her life and career. Like Alex said, dream big and work hard, and you never know what you can do. Don't sit on the sidelines, but get in the game and try your best. Now let's find out about one of our greatest Americans, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and why we have Monday off from school.
On Monday, we will have no school to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We always celebrate on the third Monday of January. However, his real birthday is January 15th. Dr. King was known for his tireless efforts to bring equality to America and fought for civil rights. He is famous for many things and is without a doubt one of our greatest Americans. During the fight for civil rights, he urged his followers to use nonviolence. They would not fight back against police and angry mobs. Imagine how hard that would be, not to fight back when people are physically and verbally attacking you. That would take a lot of self-control. Dr. King is also well known for his I Have a Dream speech, which he delivered in front of 200,000 people in Washington. He famously said, "I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the context of their character." His legacy is one of the greatest of Americans, and this is why each year we honor him and work in his work on the third Monday in January. So on this day, take a couple of minutes and learn more about Dr. King, his life, and his impact on America. Now on to Catherine, who has an idea about what you should do at home.
When you get home on the weekend, there are a lot of things you can do, such as screaming for no apparent reason and annoying your parents. Just kidding. A better idea would be playing a board game or a card game. Board and card games can improve your relationship with your family, allow everyone to be together for a little time away from the screen and other distractions. Who knows, you might even find that you enjoy being around your family. Now on to Ari with this week's staff pick.
This week's staff pick is Mrs. McHugh. She is a fourth grade teacher and she loves teaching language arts and loves to read. You'll find her in the Orange Wing and she works with Mrs. Wilson. Miss McHugh, how many children do you have?
Hey, I think we're changing this up a little bit this week, right? Yes. So I get to enjoy being interviewed right here. So Ari just asked me how many kids I have. So if you take a look, I have 3 children. I have a daughter, Quinn, who's 18. I have a son, Declan, who is 17, and I have a son, Finnegan, who is 15. I also have some pets. Do you want to know about my pets? Okay, well, I have a dog, Maggie, and she's in the background there. And I have a new puppy, and her name is Luna, and she's a border collie. And I also have a cat named Bailey.
What is your favorite place to go to?
Oh, my favorite place to go to is in the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
What are your favorite things to do?
My favorite things to do is to be outside. I love to go sailing and swimming and just being with my kids doing all sorts of different things outside.
What does your husband do for work?
So my husband, Mr. McHugh, teaches 8th grade science in the middle school, and you might have him as a teacher if you go when you go up to the Oliver Middle School in 8th grade. You might have him as a science teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. McHugh, for making the Hill School great. Now on to Bailey to finish the episode with this week's joke.
We have a joke and a riddle to finish up this episode. Let's start with the joke first. Here we go. Why did the pig get hired at the restaurant? Because he was good at making bacon. I don't have eyes, but I did see once. I had a mind, but it's now white and empty. What am I? A skull! Thanks for watching this episode of Hill TV. Okay,
Our greatest American, Dr.
amateur in the teens. For most of the week, Thursday. What? And now for the riddle. I don't have eyes, but I did not see in one. Wait, hold the phone. Why did I say see?